Well, ladies and gentlemen, UFC 229 is in the books, and to say it was a night of violence would be an understatement. With many great fights on the card, you knew it was going to be a great night, filled with drama. We start off with the epic conclusion of the Black Beast Derek Lewis versus Drago himself, Alexander Volkov. We take you to the end of that fight now.
I'm here with the winner, Derek Lewis. Derek, why'd you take your pants off?
My balls was hot.
I understand. Listen, man, what you just did was absolutely phenomenal. That was an incredible comeback victory, and it shows one of the reasons why people love to watch you fight, that you can put it all to bed with one shot.
I told them boys, I got number of heart. You know, they keep underestimating me. Shit, I ain't all that technical and all that, but shit, I'm getting there. Fuck it.
No one will question your heart, sir, after this. Let's take a look at the knockout. This is a come-from-behind knockout, the likes that we haven't seen in a long time. And you were looking for that big haymaker all night. You found it in the last minute of the fight. Talk us through this, Derek.
I forgot a few hours before the fight, Donald Trump called me and told me I got knocked this Russian motherfucker out because they making him look bad on the news. You know, him and Putin and shit. Fuck what they talking about, USA and his whole, fuck.
Listen, Derek, you came into this fight the #2 contender with that knockout. You're absolutely one of the top guys in line for a shot at the title next. So tell us what you think about that.
I need to sit my black ass down and do some more cardio. Fuck what you talking about right now. I ain't trying to fight for no title right now. Not with no gas tank like that. Shit.
Listen, Derek, you're one of the most entertaining guys in the sport. Congratulations on an amazing victory, and thank you very much for a really, really entertaining fight.
Thanks for having me. Hey, maybe next week or sometime or 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna come on your show and smoke some weed with you.
Anytime, sir, anytime. And you got the best Instagram in the game, I'll tell you right now. Derek Lewis, ladies and gentlemen.
Why else would he have his pants off, Joe? Of course his balls were hot. Hopefully you can get him on the Joe Rogan Experience. Obviously he's unfiltered, make one hell of a guest. He seems to be a really funny guy. Shout out to his Instagram there. Next we're going to take a look at a few clips from the Tony Ferguson versus Anthony Showtime Pettis fight. This one ended with some broken bones, blood everywhere. You know, just a normal Saturday night in Vegas.
Switching stance, so that takes away your counter reads too. And then he's kicking your legs when he switches stance.
Yeah, he's chewing.
Oh, he's hurt. And that's one thing about Pettis. He can finish anything. He's on him. He's on him.
He's attacking the leg.
Oh, Ferguson bleeding bad here. Busted open.
Beautiful by Pettis. And that's the thing. Pettis wanted a war. He wanted to feel this pain, and so he's in it. And now he got what he wanted. He hurt Ferguson, and now he has Ferguson's respect.
There's a lot of blood coming from somewhere.
Might be his jaw.
Yeah, it looks like the mouth of Tony Ferguson.
Output and forward motion from Tony Ferguson.
I mean, he puts pressure on you like no one else in the business. Right hand to the body.
Oh.
Right hand.
Pettis forced to retreat here. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, left hook.
Pettis has taken a lot of big shots here, Joe.
Big elbow.
I mean, Ferguson is just not
He's sliced up the left side of him as well now.
See, the thing about Ferguson is he loves the pain.
He does. Pettis, I think, cut from that cloth as well. He is masked in. No such thing as breathing room when you're fighting Tony Ferguson.
Ferguson's hitting him very hard. Pettis needs to get on his bike and start moving. He can't sit here like this.
And we just got showered with blood here in the booth. Final seconds of the round. Pettis covers it.
I can't have you fighting him if you didn't got that hand, all right? Hand's broken. Yeah,
That's
he
it.
broke his hand.
So that's the fight. Anthony Pettis breaks his right hand. Duke Roufus not going to send his longtime pupil out there.
And there you have it, folks. Ending with a broken hand. Obviously, that's a shame. It would have been an awesome third round. I know it. Those guys both a couple of fucking animals. And big respect to both of them. Obviously, Duke Roufus, yes, not wanting his guy to go out there and get pummeled with, one less weapon, so to speak. But congrats to Tony Ferguson. 6 months after a major knee surgery, coming back and having a performance like that against an opponent like Anthony Pettis shows a lot. He's ready to get that fucking title back. So, great job, and we will move on from there to the main event, which definitely had everyone hyped for this fight. It's pretty much a short, long time in the making, filled with drama. And we will go to a few clips from that, followed by the aftermath.
Bad shot and then make him pay for it. That's what we're seeing here.
McGregor fires the knee, appeared to just miss. Massive right from Nurmagomedov! And a knee from McGregor
Nasty
now!
right hand.
Wow!
And that's the problem with takedowns is they gain the respect of the striker. Your striking gets better if you force takedowns because you're thinking about the shot. And now the shot set up from the other hand. He goes back and forth, and that's what's made Nurmagomedov the best. That right hand.
And the moral victory of Khabib landing that big right hand. Oh, big ground and pound.
And Khabib said he wanted to make Conor suffer.
He also said he wanted to change his face.
Round 3 brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. John Kavanagh not wanting McGregor to chase. We'll see if he can oblige.
Kavanagh said pressure to get your air back. You can get a little air if you pressure in the beginning. And now Khabib's tired too, don't forget that. The striking, he's full of blood. They both are.
Perhaps.
And that's where Conor can use his left.
There's the shot.
And that's what his coaches, that's what they were talking about.
He stuffed that one. Oh, elbow by Conor.
That's what Kavanagh was talking about. Said the first couple shots are going to come heavy. Later, they won't be so heavy. Big right hand by Khabib.
Just over 3 minutes here in this third round. Level change from Khabib.
They stuffed that as well. Look at this. This is where it's getting interesting. Nice knee to the body by Conor.
Those knees to the body will add up, and so will the punches and the kick teeps.
Oh, uppercut.
McGregor feints.
These guys are staring each other in the face right at time, no range at all. They're just sitting there punching, exchanging.
McGregor continues to bank that body work.
Seeing Khabib standing right in front of Conor like this is crazy.
I don't understand why he doesn't shoot, why he doesn't mix it up.
Oh, he clipped him the left hand. Oh!
He slapped him. He slapped him on that one.
Fedor.
Again, full mount. Back mount.
There's the choke.
He's got it. It's under the neck.
There it is.
Nope, it's on the chin.
There's the tap. Still undisputed. Khabib Nurmagomedov has finished Conor McGregor tonight.
Well, there you have it, folks. Khabib's wrestling just ended up being too much for Conor, and he ended up getting him in that pretty much what it was, and was a neck crank at the end, and Conor had to tap out. I give Khabib props for actually standing in there and banging with Conor, knowing what a great boxer Conor is. He went toe-to-toe with him in several exchanges, and he even got a few of his own in there, so props to him for that. And now we're actually going to go to the melee that happened after the fight. It's sad to see this happen these days, and in a sport that you try to make seem not barbaric, but Dominic Cruz says it himself that in the fight game these things happen. Tempers flare. There's a lot of drama, especially behind this fight. So without further ado, here's what happened afterwards.
Look at him. Look at him screaming at the corner. He's screaming at Dylan Dennis, Conor McGregor's jiu-jitsu coach. Look at him. Oh,
and now Khabib jumps the fence.
No.
Whoa! No! And he's going right at Dylan Dennis. Mayhem! Oh, no. Total chaos here. It looks like UFC security has corralled Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, Khabib wasn't kidding when he said no handshake after the fight. Oh! And now one of Nurmagomedov's teammates throws a right hand at Conor. All hell has broken loose.
This is crazy.
And this is not.
I'm with this belt.
Here's what's going to happen. What's going to happen is, this is what I believe. If I put this belt on you, everybody's going to start throwing shit into the octagon.
Are you ready for this?
Not other people might get hurt.
It's something completely different.
It's awful because it's such a black eye on the sport. You know, I mean, it was a great night. It was a spectacular victory for Khabib. And to have all this play out like that, it's so incredibly disappointed. So incredibly disappointing.
And Nurmagomedov seemed hell-bent on getting that belt inside the octagon, but they will usher him out. He will not talk to Joe Rogan. We will.
I mean, they're throwing things at him. He's going to experience hate like he's never experienced in his.
And there you have it, folks. I mean, who would have thought that there would be a brawl after a fight and Conor would not have been the one mostly involved? I've seen another angle with a video online that shows after Khabib jumps into the crowd, Conor tries to jump over the cage, and one of Khabib's men is actually on the cage too, and Conor swings and hits him, and that starts a little bit of a brawl inside, which is when Khabib's other teammate jumps over the fence at the end of that clip there and starts punching Conor from behind. A lot of people are saying Conor started the whole fight by hitting the guy up on the cage, but Conor doesn't actually even jump to get over the cage until Khabib's already in the crowd fighting his teammate. So that pussy who jumped over the cage and started hitting Conor from behind, I hope that guy gets brought up on assault charges. And we're going to have to see what happens. I don't believe they would strip Khabib of his title. There's really no reason for that. Granted, it was a stupid-ass thing to do. He's probably going to get a big fine. Might be a while before he can fight in Nevada again, possibly. But we'll have to see what happens there. Obviously, with all the melee going on in the crowd, I'm assuming somebody probably got hit that was just an innocent bystander. Who knows, nowadays they might just want to start a lawsuit. And we'll have to see what happens from all that later down the road. And see what the outcome of this is. But great fight for the most part. And I believe Dana White made the right decision not to put the belt on Khabib there, because I think there would have been a full-on riot. I know there were several fights, both inside the arena and outside, between Conor's fans and Khabib's fans. So I'm sure there'll be a lot of those videos popping up, you know, in the next few days online. But it just goes to show you the fight game is very heated at times, and anything can happen. But great night of fights from the UFC, and can't wait for their next event. Until next time, have a great weekend.
Bitch, I wanna party like Chris